Hello, everybody. Today we're going to look at a couple new pens to my collection or our collection, and Christmas present, uh, and one I'm kind of interested in, uh, and have been for a while. It's from Ferris Wheel Press. It's a Canadian company located in Toronto. Uh, what can I say about Ferris Wheel Press? I first became aware of them through their inks, and they've branched out into fountain pens and notebooks. I haven't tried their notebooks. I actually should try a notebook. Anyway, so this is a limited edition Carousel. It's Nevermore Noir, or Piano Noir is what it says. I have one in a fine steel nib and the other one in a medium steel nib. Um, Ferris Wheel Press. It's famous for uh, beautiful packaging. Um, Everything is very stylishly designed. Um, their inks, each ink has a special label, and all the packaging design on the box is unique to that ink color. And they have certain visual references that continue throughout their packaging. For instance, apparently in their office they have an antique printing press, and that's sort of an inspiration to a lot of their design. So it has that sort of Victorian slash Art Deco slash steampunk aesthetic to it. Um, and the caps on their bottles, if you look at them, are inspired by the printing press and the bolts that are on the press. I'm not too sure if they're brass bolts, but you get this. Uh, that's directly copied from one of the bolts on the press, and you see it on quite a few things. And on even though all their packaging is unique, if you look, you'll see the printing press and in the packaging. For instance, on the Carousel, you can see the screw of the press and the metal structure of the press. Now, reading online, apparently they've recently, with this pen, improved the quality of the plastic. It's apparently twice as strong as the original carousels. I actually had looked at um, a carousel rollerball once, and I was a little unsure because when I felt it, it just didn't feel particularly uh, to my tastes, the material, and they've replaced that. I've done a review before on one of their higher end pens, the Ferris Wheel Press brush pen. I'll put a link in the description below, and it was quite a nice pen. Um, uh, but I didn't pick one up. I just borrowed it from a friend. He was kind to loan it to me. Very nice pen, very well made. So anyway, and at a higher price. Now these are limited edition. If you go on their website, I think they're retailing through their website at $40, but they were on sale for 28. So I was lucky to get two for a Christmas present. One's going to be for me, and one's going to be for Jane. And so anyway, one's fine steel, one's medium. It says right on the bottom there. So we're just going to open them up and take a look at them. And what I would refer to these as is pocket pens. Like they're kind of carry-arounds. You just toss them in a bag, toss them in a pocket. And they remind me of some ways of other pocket pens. And when you open it up, you get a fairly simple design. There's no clip. It's a faceted cap, so it doesn't roll. If you set it down, it's designed not to roll off. And the first impression I get when I look at it did remind me of the Quebecois Sport. And I'm going to show you a Quebecois Sport in a second here in comparison. Now, if you look, it's actually a little bit bigger, longer than the Carousel, and in some ways a bit thinner. So it's a longer, narrower pen. The cap has a similar faceting. Once again, this is inspired, I think, from the bolts from the printing press in the office. But, casual observances, uh, they aren't exactly alike, so they're quite different. Um, Once again, it feels a lot better in my hand. It feels like a much better plastic or plastic that they're using. Um, when I do that, it feels like it should be a screw cap, but apparently it is a pull cap. And there we go. And so there we have it, a pull cap. Now, it doesn't exactly post. Oh, wait, there it goes. Yeah, it posts. Um, pull that one off. Oh yeah, that posts quite well, actually. Yeah, there's a little click. So there's, I guess it grasps this little turning bit, well, not turning bit, but this bit at the end. There must be something inside that grabs. And so this is the medium, and it's a steel nib. There's a bit of scroll work on the nib. I don't know if I can get that into shot. Right here. Move everything out of the way. Fairly traditional nib. Not too sure who produces these nibs. The pens are probably made in China. Could be a Yowo nib, could it be a Bach, could be something unique to China. I don't know. When I look at it, I see there is a difference in the tipping size, so that's nice to know. And on the back, there is a number. This one says number 3. This one says number 4. I'm assuming that number 4 is the medium. Anyway, let's take a look at the Quebeco. Difference is also the Quebeco is a twist top. And the nibs are actually pretty much the same in size. Doesn't appear to be a visible breather hole on the Quebeco. There is on the, on the Ferris wheel. There is on the Quebeco. So that's interesting. One thing I did notice about these pens, and I like right off the bat, is that they come with a converter inside. I have seen very expensive pens, like very expensive pens, that do not include a converter, and I've seen them that don't even include a cartridge. It annoys me. But you see these inexpensive pens quite often coming with a converter. A nice little touch. Just, I like that, okay? Probably standard international. And what I'm going to ink these up with is Ferris Wheel Press inks, just because I'm going to keep them unique. One is the Roaring Patina Black, and the other one is a Tumbling Time Blue. Both are sheening inks, or shimmering inks, I should say. I'm just going to shake them up so the particles get nice and moved around, not, mixed in. They settle to the bottom. So that one says number 3. That one says number 4. Now, looking at that, I think number 3 is medium. That's interesting. I'm going to say number 3 is the medium. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to put the blue in the number 3 and the Roaring Patina Black in the number 4. And we'll see how that works. And I have to be honest, I've not done it yet, but I'm always worried that I'm going to spill these bottles. And I'm just going to dip that in. And try not to spill it. Not too worried about getting it completely. Down there. Turn it all the way down. Not having much luck getting a good fill. Okay. Let's take it off and do it the easy way. Have to be honest, the converter is not working very well. And the ink bottle, that's probably just me. Anyway, there's a bit of ink there. I'm going to have to fill that in a different process, but I'll do that later. So, that's one thing to be aware of. It's probably just me. I'm going to put that on. Still seems nice that they included a converter. And that leaked. Okay. Now let's see how it writes. Yeah, that's a fine. And I would say, yeah, that is a fine nib. And actually, I would say that's a very smooth nib. A little bit of feedback. I like that though. What I'll do is when after I shoot the video, I'm going to just take a syringe and fill the converter that way. And as you see, there's this lovely gold shimmer to the roaring patina black. Now, I don't know how well that's going to show up on the fine, but it probably will. And I'll do a better load of the ink. And now we're going to, oh, that isn't a twist cap. It feels like a twist cap, but it's still a nice pen. And this is the medium. I'm going to keep the medium for myself. The shimmer has dropped to the bottom. I'm just going to mix that up nice. It's a bit better cap or a base on this, but one thing I noticed is it's a very small opening, and well, the pen fits. Good. That would be embarrassing if their pen didn't fit their bottle. Oh, and that's actually a better fill. Okay. I don't know what. Well, it was a better fill. All right. Oh, anyway, it's essentially a dip. So I'm going to have to fill that out afterwards with a syringe. I do that with other pens too, so no biggie. And like I say, I'm being a little careful. And this has the silver particles in it, and it's a lovely ink. And there's a bit of red sheen to it. The cat's here. Good thing I had the bottles closed. Otherwise, I would have had an accident. You're getting a nice line variation. You're getting lighter areas and darker areas. I can see some of the shimmer in both of those now, just holding it like that. And yeah, so there you have it. Nice little pocket pens from Ferris Wheel Press, the Carousel. This is the limited edition, apparently. When they sell out, I guess they'll be on to their next limited edition. And that caps quite nicely. So, two lovely little pocket pens. Simple design, nothing overly fancy. I wonder if there's a clip, actually. If I can put it, I'm just going to try something here. No, it doesn't go on. No, it doesn't go on. Different shaped barrel and cap entirely. But there might be clips to go with that. But anyway, there you have it. Just two nice little pocket pens from Ferris Wheel Press. I'm a big fan of their inks. Nice little pens, nothing too elaborate. Good carry arounds, simple pens. I'm not going to worry about losing them if I ever did. Nice Christmas gift. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. If you're new around here, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And if you have tried these pens, what do you think? Have you tried the original version versus the newer version? Is there an improvement in the plastic? Let me know. And if you know where the nib is made, let me know too. I didn't actually find that out. So anyway, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.